Welcome to Red Recaps. In this video, we'll break down the movie Awake, and we hope that you will have a great time watching. Be sure to stay until the end of this video. Let's get started. The story starts with Jill leaving her night job and going straight into the drug business. It's time for her to pick up the kids. Both Matilda and Noah are residents at her grandma Doris's home. They are involved in a car crash, and when the vehicle rolls into a body of water, water begins to fill the vehicle. Matilda is brought back to life by the police, and they explain that there is a widespread power outage, as well as problems with every vehicle. When Jill, Noah, and Matilda arrive at the hospital, they find that all of the patients are completely awake. They go back to Doris's home, where they spend the night. Because Jill can't go to sleep, she practices meditation. Even Noah has woken up at this point. Outside, Noah and Jill see what appears to be falling stars. However, Jill explains that the objects are satellites. Jill starts her day only to discover that the whole neighborhood is already up and working. Jill's coworker Brian discusses the effects on the human body of not getting enough sleep. Yet, Jill is reminded that Matilda can sleep through the night. When Jill returns home, she learns that Doris has taken Matilda to church. The pastor of the church has a conversation with Matilda about her former drug use, the subject of a sermon that the pastor delivers, and after hearing it, several of the attendees express their desire to kill her. Matilda is taken away by Jill, Noah, and Brian, who have all arrived at the church. Brian adds that medical professionals and researchers are working hard to find a solution to this problem, but they need Matilda. Matilda is not on the pastor's agenda. After Brian loses control of his fury, a police officer ends Brian's life by shooting him. Jill discovers Matilda hiding, and the three of them, along with Noah, make a break for it into the woods. However, Jill does not agree with Noah's suggestion that Matilda should be examined. Jill goes to a garage in the hopes of seeing her buddy Greg there. However, the establishment is being looted, and Greg was already dead when Jill arrived. Jill can stay hidden until the assailants have left the area. Jill takes one of the vehicles without permission and drives off with Noah and Matilda. She travels to a location known as the Hub, and on the way there, she comes across the corpses of the murderers who committed their crimes earlier. She removes the weapon from the dead body. She relates the story of her other coworker, Murphy, to Noah. She is a sleep specialist who engages in the practice of torturing her patients by denying them sleep. They keep driving toward the Hub, but on the way they make a stop at a library because they require a book on mapping. Matilda receives instruction from Jim on how to fire a gun. In the meantime, Jill and Noah made an attempt to locate the Hub by using a map, but in the meantime, the vehicle in which Matilda was riding was taken. Jill and Noah are picked up by the auto thief, who previously stole their vehicle. Jill threatens the guy with a revolver and wants to know how he evaded capture before. The guy reveals that his name is Dodge, and that the guards disappeared, so he simply walked out of the facility. Jill explains that there are no bullets in her pistol when the guy takes it from her, but he does not listen. They uncover a plane that has crashed, and Jill demonstrates to Matilda how to siphon gas from the aircraft. Noah has a conversation with Dodge, and he inquires about his father. Noah claims that he passed away during the conflict. Since Jill and the children are going in the same direction, Dodge decides to accompany them and returns the firearm to Jill before continuing. Jill forces Matilda to drive, but while she is behind the wheel, the vehicle is assaulted. Jill grabs the wheel when Matilda is unable to drive away, and the group is finally able to make their getaway. They are successful in their search, and Jill hands Dodge the car keys and permits him to leave the vehicle. Jill will go first to check that everything is secure. She enters the structure under cover of darkness and poses as one of the employees. Jill is successful in locating a sick person who can sleep. Jill has decided that the other lady should take care of Matilda, since she is unable to do it on her own and needs assistance. At the Hub, Murphy ponders Jill's presence and wonders why she would be here. Jill inquires of her about whether or not there is a treatment. Murphy adds that mixed medicine may improve one's mental clarity, but that it also causes some harm to one's brain. Murphy is under the impression that no one will make it, yet she is relieved to see Jill. Dodge has returned with the automobile, but the army challenges them to a fight. Matilda freely acknowledges that she is capable of sleeping. Matilda travels to the center where she is greeted by the doctor, who informs her that they need to examine her in order to determine what it is about her that makes her so exceptional. Additionally, Murphy introduces herself to Matilda. Matilda is going to be the test subject for the doctor's new sleeping gas. It is successful and she dozes off. Murphy believes that everything that happened was triggered by a solar flare. The second lady, who was able to sleep, passed away after falling into cardiac arrest. This reveals that Matilda is now the only one in the house who can sleep. Also, to test Noah, he is taken away. Nevertheless, everyone at the hub loses their heads and begins firing at anything in sight. Murphy is fatally injured when she is given an injection of air by the doctor. Matilda's mother comes to Matilda's rescue, and the two of them escape. It seems as if Noah has died after he has electrocuted himself, but it turns out that he had been sleeping, and that he wakes up after being resuscitated. Matilda comes to the realization that the reason she and Noah can sleep again is because both of them have passed away and have subsequently been resurrected. Jill was killed by Noah and Matilda as they submerged her in the water. Jill takes a deep breath and wakes up as the film comes to its last scene. What are your thoughts about this movie? Leave a comment down below and let us know what you think about the movie. If you liked this movie, check out the links down below to watch it. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more of our videos. Thanks for watching Red Recaps. See you in the next video.